let the world go by. I just wanna lay low and let the world go by. Take it easy, take it slow. Kick back and let the time just roll. I don't need a lot, just a little bit of peace of mind. I just wanna lay low and take my time. The sun is setting, the day is done, and I've had enough of the things I've done. It's time to leave it all behind and let my heart unwind. I just wanna lay low and let the world go by. I just wanna lay low and let the world go by. Let all my worries drift on by. I just wanna lay low and let the world go by. I just wanna lay low and let the world go by. Changed a bit, still curves like lies I once admit, but somehow now the grass looks bright and fences lean with less of fight. The road to town is greener now. Maybe it's me, not just the plow. I drive it slow, I hum along, and every mile feels less like wrong. Used to see her ghost in turns, each mailbox held some old concern. Now I wave at cows and trees and let the wind forgive with ease. The road to town is not paved in gold, but it don't hurt like days of old. It leads to stores and folks and pie, not memories I used you heal a bit and start to see that sorrow ain't the whole story. I'll take that road again tonight, with headlights soft and windows right. I may not know what way's ahead, but I ain't driving back instead. The road to town is greener now, and maybe that's enough somehow. Through rain like it was gold, red umbrella, brave and bold, boots in puddles, grin so wide, like she had lightning in her stride. Her red umbrella still comes back every storm. I see that track of color through a world so gray, and I remember that one day she never stayed, just passed me once, said nice hat and smiled at lunch. I never saw her face again, but Lord, that shade lives in my brain. Her red umbrella, bright and fast, painted hope where shadows passed. And though her name I never knew, she gave me red in the sky so blue. Not all loves are built to last. Some just flash, then drift right past. But some folks shine so pure, so loud, they make your silence feel so proud. Now every time the thunder hums, I pray that girl still softly runs through cities soaked and wild with sky, with her umbrella held up high. Her red umbrella, just one glance, still teaches me how light can dance. Lost a child in '82. Her man went cold every spring without delay. She planted daisies anyway. She planted daisies, soft and bright, in soil that never gave her light, and smiled at clouds that wouldn't break, like love was hers, not God's to take. Folks called her odd, a little slow, said grief had cracked her long ago. But I saw strength in hands that shook, and kindness no one ever took. She planted daisies, come what may, with quiet joy, not much to say. And if you stopped, she'd hand you one, like sorrow had already run. I once asked, why daisies still? She said, because they've been not killed. And when the wind blows mean and rough, they just hold on, and that's enough. Now when I face a heavy sky, I don't ask who or how or why. I find a patch of earth and clay, and plant some daisies anyway. She planted daisies, and so will I, as long as hearts still learn to try. I walk back in like time stood still. Same creaky door, same windowsill. The waitress smiled, but not the same. She didn't know your coffee name. That corner table in 98 still holds the ghost of our first date. Your laughter danced across that wall. Now it's just echoes, that's all. The jukebox played a faded tune, the kind we'd hum on Sunday noon. I sat alone, 2 cups, 1 heart, pretending we were never apart. That corner table in 98, where young love learned to hesitate, where you once said we'll be just fine. Now only silence sips the wine. They say don't go where memories stay, but some goodbyes won't fade away. I didn't come to chase the past, just needed proof it once could last. I paid my bill and tipped too much, still left your napkin there untouched. One chair pushed in, one pulled aside, just like the night you said goodbye. That corner table's just wood and nail, but love still lingers in details. In 99, right after Mom said give it time, I folded it neat, put it in a drawer, but never made it to your door. The letter I should have mailed still smells like ink, still feels derailed. It said I'm sorry, plain and true, never gave those words to you. You talked about the way we kissed, how your hair smelled when it missed. Said I was scared and dumb and young, and how I missed the songs we sung. The letter I should have mailed back then still folds along the word amen. I prayed you'd read it in my eyes, but some truths don't survive disguise. I found it last week, read it slow, felt my hand shake, let it show. Though it's late and we've both changed, the page still beats inside my veins. So if you ever feel a breeze, like someone whispering through the trees, that's me, forgiving all that failed with a letter I should have mailed. The letter I never sent away still finds its way to you someday. Still smell smoke from yesterday. The fire we built won't fade away. You leaned on me, your laugh was low. We said nothing, let embers glow. Last night's firewood still burns in corners where my memory turns. Though you're gone, just autumn mood. But somehow that one simple spark lit something new inside my dark. Last night's firewood, plain and dry, taught me love don't need to try. Sometimes one night's all it takes to shift the ground where your heart breaks. I don't know where your train ran to, but I know what your silence knew. Some goodbyes feel more like grace when they don't beg for time or place. So I'll stack wood again tonight, let shadows dance in soft delight. And though this hearth holds only me, the warmth you left still sets me free. Last night's firewood still warms, even in the coldest storms. I sit beneath the cypress row, tell the wind what I don't show. I've lied, I've left, I've let folks down, but here I don't need to drown. The trees don't judge me when I speak, they let me bend, they let me creak. They whisper back in rustling grace, you're more than just your darkest place. I bring my coffee and old sins, lay them down where shade begins, and somehow roots don't pull away, they hold me firm through what I say. The trees don't ask me for the why, they just stand still beneath the sky. And when I cry, they don't retreat, they drop their leaves around my feet. I've seen folks leave when truth gets near, but bark don't flinch and trunks don't fear. So I return with every wrong to sit where I've belonged all along. So if you find me in the woods with trembling hands and busted goods, just know I'm healing where I should, in quiet shade, misunderstood. The trees don't judge me, never will, they teach me how to just be still. I brought the tea, said don't need more if you've got me. We didn't toast, we didn't brag, just let the kettle lift the flag. One spoon, one cup, and not much more, still felt richer than before. And no silver set, no marble floors, just her and I behind one door. We shared a bowl of tomato stew, took turns with bread both torn in two. We didn't count, we didn't claim, just fed each other through the flame. One spoon, one cup, and warm hands near, still fills the fridge with love, not fear. We learned the taste of something true, when all we had was just me and you. Some folks chase what they don't need, fill cabinets more than mouths to feed. But joy don't come from all you buy, it's who you feed and how you try. Now every night we clink that mug, she winks, I grin, we share one rug. And somehow that's enough for life. One cup, one spoon, one quiet wife. One spoon, one cup, that's how we grew. And I'd take that over gold or new. There's a patch behind the old tin shed where burnt grass still turns hints of red. Grandma used to like the leaves, said let the smoke make space to breathe. That burnt grass smell, it lingers still, like Sunday prayers and windowsills. It takes me back to flannel sleeves and all the things she'd never grieve. She'd hum while stirring stew at noon and whistle low a gospel tune. Her hands were cracked, her voice was soft, but Lord, her truths could shake you off. That burnt grass held her secret ways. The fire cleared her heavy days. She said, what's gone don't need to stay. The smoke Now I lie leaves behind that shed, let memories curl above my head. She's gone, but somehow in the haze I feel her near on autumn days. I teach my boy to strike the match and not to flinch when embers catch. He laughs like I once did back then. Grandma lies in burnt grass wind. Some folks fade, some folks remain, in scent, in smoke, and fall time rain. I bought a ticket, asked no place. The man just nodded, marked my face, said this train ain't about the end, it's about the parts you can't defend. The train without a name rolls slow, it picks up hearts too full to show. No luggage racks, no final call, just seats for those who've lost it all. A preacher sat 2 rows behind, a girl with ink and tear streaked lines. We didn't speak, but understood. Some rides don't fix, they just feel good. The train without a name rides late through valleys shaped by love and fate. Each mile a sigh, each track a bruise. You don't get back, but you can choose. And when it stops, you step outside, not new, not whole, just more alive. You learn that leaving was the gift. The pain you carry starts to shift. I walked off slow with lighter hands. The ground felt new, like a second chance. No one waved, no banners flew, but hell, it felt like something true. The train without a name is real for those too tired to even heal. I've lost some hair, gained some lines, kept the scars, left some signs. But most days now I feel okay with who I am and what I say. Still here, still me, not quite wild, but halfway free. I don't chase, I don't compete, I let the grass grow round my feet. still drive that rusty Ford, sing old songs, fix the board. My hands are rough, my back complains, but Lord, I'd live this life again. Still here, still slow, watching fireflies come and go. I don't need to make a scene. Peace feels loud at 17. I used to fight what wouldn't change, but now I smile at rearranged. The world spins fast, I sit and grin, 'cause I found stillness deep within. So if you pass this old dirt lane and see a man in porch light rain, wave hello, don't ask me why. I'm just out here living dry. Still here, still me, and I like the man I came to be. Found a stone shaped like a heart in the dirt near Grandma's cart. Kept it in my flannel sleeve like a secret, I believe. Something small to hold on to when the big things break into. Not a fix or grand design, just a touch that feels like mine. There's a feather in my glove box, 10 from the last time I let her in. She said, the sky leaves signs below. I smiled like I didn't know. Something small that doesn't fade, like the echo of what we made. No promises, no glory beams, just truth that lives in little things. It ain't the diamond or the deed that saves you when your soul might bleed. It's one small laugh, a patch of blue that whispers, boy, you'll make it through. Now when the world spins out of grip, I take that stone and let time slip. It ain't much, but feels like grace, like Grandma's hand, like her embrace. Something small to hold on to when all you've got is just you. digging through old phones in a drawer, looking for nothing, just killing the chore. Hit play on one that hadn't beeped in years, and there she was laughing clear. Her voice on my old voicemail, soft and low like a country tale. She said, "Hey baby, bring milk home," then laughed and sang our little tone. I froze like winter in July, her breath still living in goodbye. A simple task, a normal day, but now that clip won't go away. Her voice on my old voicemail hits me harder than a sad email. No wisdom, no goodbye kiss, just echoes of what I still miss. I saved it twice, backed it up in cloud and drive and plastic cup. 'Cause memories fade, but sound survives, and in that tone she's still alive. I play it when the house gets cold, not to cry, but just to hold. One piece of love I thought was gone. She says milk, and I carry on. Her voice on my old voicemail, more human than a fairy tale. No wisdom, no goodbye kiss, you miss. No wisdom, no goodbye kiss. Miss. I called it love at 21. Thought fights and fire meant I had won. But looking back, I see the cost. I only knew what I had lost. Back then I didn't know love, just wanted someone to hold above the above. I thought possession was the key, not the space to let them be. She stayed as long as thunder rolled, but left the moment I got cold. I blamed her then, I blamed the rain, but it was me who held the chain. Back then I didn't know love's face. I rushed its rhythm, missed its grace. Now I see it ain't loud or proud, it's soft and steady, not a cloud. Some truths take decades to learn, like how to hold and not to burn. can both exist, and love ain't proven with a fist. So if she's out there hearing me, I hope she's held more carefully by someone who don't push or shove, someone who truly knows love. Back then I didn't know love, but now I walk toward it, not above. Found her jacket just last week, tucked behind my winter sheets. Still smells faint of pine and rain, of whispered laughs and window panes. The jacket in my closet stays, even though she's miles away. It ain't just cloth, it holds a part of who I was when she had my heart. She left it there that snowy night, said keep it safe, then kissed me light. We swore we'd call, we meant to try, but seasons passed and hearts ran dry. The jacket in my closet knows all the truths I never showed. It warms me more than coats ever could, 'cause she once wore it when we stood. Some things you don't return or toss, they hold the weight of what you lost and hang there quiet year by year until you're ready to let them hear. Maybe someday I'll let it go, or gift it to the wind and snow, but not today, it's not yet time, 'cause when I miss her it still fits fine. The jacket in my closet waits, not for her, but for what fate creates. Saw her again on a Sunday light, white dress glowing in pale sunlight. She hugged her kid, then fixed her hair, and didn't see me standing there. Sunday after church feels sweet, like barefoot prayers on gravel street. I didn't speak, just watched her go. Some things are best left soft and slow. She used to sit 3 pews from mine. We trade glances when folks sang out a line. Once 'cause I thought we'd write our name in a Bible's back with vows and flame. But Sunday came and life took turns. Some hearts grow up while others burn. I stayed quiet, she found peace, a silent grace, a full release. The preacher spoke of love that stays, even if it never pays. And I believed it, just like rain that soaks you soft then leaves again. She drove off slow in her little car, left behind her perfume star. I turned and walked through grass grown high, whispering maybe, but saying goodbye. Sunday after church still rings like hymns that hurt but still have wings. Don't tell all the things I feel. I let the wind turn every wheel. Not 'cause I'm scared, not 'cause I hide, but 'cause some truth just bloom inside. This is the quiet that I keep, not secrets, just a depth so deep. I walk alone, I love so wide, but I don't always let it ride. She knows my silence means I care. I show my heart through how I stare at every sunrise cup of tea, and all the things she means to me. This is the quiet love can be. No noise, no flames, no guarantee, but every day I show up true, and that's the loudest thing I do. I've chased the storms, I've met the skies, but peace came in a lullaby. Now what I keep ain't locked or lost, it's just too real for shouting cost. So if I go with little sound, no final toast, no trumpet sound, just know I live the life I meant, with words unspoken, love well spent. This is the quiet that I keep, and Lord, it's finally helped me sleep. glass, call myself names, drink too fast. But now I shave and crack a grin at the man who chose to start again. The man in the mirror ain't mad anymore. He don't punch walls or slam no door. He don't chase ghosts or pick old fights. He just nods and sleeps at night. I let my beard grow last July. Didn't care if folks passed me by. Now I trim it just enough to remind myself that I've been tough. The man in the mirror looks worn and wise, with crow's feet round his quiet eyes. He don't brag and he don't lie. He's just proud, he still tries. Forgiving yourself ain't fast or clean. It's built through tears and nicotine. But one day you see who's looking back and find a friend in all you lack. So I hang my hat on that cracked frame, whistle soft and say my name. 'Cause now I walk with open doors, and I ain't mad no more. The man in the mirror finally sees the best thing I forgave was me.
There's a bench down past the bend where time forgets how roads should end. It creaks with age, the paint has flaked, but Lord, the peace it still can make. The bench by the old creek don't move, but somehow helps your soul improve. Sit and talk to no one there, and still feel heard in open air. I carved our names back in '09. They've faded now like old moonshine. But when the wind sings through the reeds, it sounds like you, meets my needs. The bench by the creek knows our past, holds the laughs that didn't last. And when I sit with coffee steam, you join me there inside the stream. You don't need marble to remember, some love stays like mid-September. Not loud, not new, not on display, just sitting where your shadows stay. So if I go with one last breath, let them find me where there's no death, where memories and ripples meet on that bench by the old creek. The bench still waits and always will, where love runs quiet, deep and still. Two chairs by the window face the field, where time moves slow and hearts get healed. She reads in hers, I hum in mine, and somehow that just feels divine. Two chairs, one view, one gentle day. No need for much, no words to say. We've learned to speak with just our hands, and silence builds what love understands. The curtain sways with noon's warm side. She looks at me and I know why. No need to ask, no need to prove. We're rooted deep, we do not move. Two chairs, one breeze, one steady flame. Not every love has to proclaim. Some just sit still and bloom in light, like flowers growing out of night. We've had storms and coffee spills, but love comes back when the house is still. And peace ain't found in perfect lines, it's in the space where stillness shines. So if you pass and see us there, just know we're saying silent prayers of thanks for all we didn't chase, that brought us to this quiet place. Two chairs by the window, white, and love that doesn't need to hide. Used to flinch at thunder cracks, hide my heart and turn my back. But now I step into the storm, let the water rinse me warm. Rain don't scare me anymore, I ain't running for the door. Let it pour and soak my boots. There's peace in getting back to roots. I've loved and lost, I've cursed the sky, but never stopped to ask it why. Now I let the heavens cry and wear that grief until it's dry. Rain, don't drown me like before. It just speaks what I ignored. Let it wash the years I fear. I'm stronger wet than I appeared. You don't get brave by staying dry. You walk through clouds and let them sigh. And when it clears, you'll see your name carved in puddles, not in shame. So if you see me walking slow through a field where gray winds blow, just know I've found a softer shore. Rain, don't scare me